Hey guys. Alright, so today I'm bringing you a little gameplay commentary. And right now I want to make it a little short. But it's a Strike Zone cranked gameplay. That's the one I'm using. And I just do well in it. That's all. It's not about the gameplay, but I'm gonna tell you more about me and my life, how I came to be a competitive Call of Duty player. And it all started with my birth. I was born in Seattle, Washington, 1996 on August 10th at 11:45 p.m. Yeah, I was a late baby. I was the last one in that day. And so, yeah, but when I was a baby, I was born with a little hole in my lung that was about the size of maybe a dime. Yeah, about a dime. And so I was taken immediately to the incubator where they had me all wired up and everything. You know, I was one of those babies. I was the firstborn. You know, it was a very scary experience for my parents to not even hold their child for, I don't know, 5 minutes and already have him taken away by doctors. Doctors not even telling you what's going on. But so after around 2 months or so of living in Seattle, my mom, see, I'm a military family, so we move a lot. Well, my mom and dad got stationed down in New Orleans, and that did not help with my asthma. See, I got asthma from that RSV, which is a respiratory virus, which came from me having that hole in my lung. And so down in New Orleans, it was just hot, muggy. My parents would just tell me they just hated it. But that's where I also learned my first words. I lived there, you know, for 2 years, and I participated in Mardi Gras and all that stuff. I even got a cool little like spear thing to chuck around. But yeah. So my first word was boat because we lived on the bay in a little channel area, and there would be boats just passing by all day. And my dad would take me up to we had these giant glass windows out to our patio, and my dad would take me up there, and he'd say, "Oh, it's a boat! It's a boat!" And that's how I learned my first word. So, basically, yeah. And when I was 2 years old, I ended up moving to Virginia, which is where I consider my hometown because I lived there for 12-ish years, and I that's where all of my growing up really happened. You know, I have my best friends are from there. You know, my life happened there. My childhood happened there. And you know, 12 years later, well, that's where I hit my first home run. You know, that's where I started sports. You know, like that was my home. So when I was in 8th grade, it was the summer between 8th grade and freshman year. We ended up moving back to Seattle, and honestly, I've met some of the best people I've ever met in Seattle. It was just an awesome experience. I could have done without the rain every single day, but it was just cool. So yeah, and now 3 years later, I'm down here in Tampa, Florida, and this is my current residence and everything like that. So if you want a part two, just ask. I'll definitely make one, but I'm running out of time. So see you guys.